Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and today I'm bringing you a car that you don't really see a great deal of anymore. And it is the Ford Scorpio. This is the Ultima version, and as the name suggests, it's ultimate specification, and I'm going to touch on that in a little while. But there's a couple of things that I think make this car pretty unique. The first one, other than the obvious, is the fact that the car is in, well, just remarkably good condition. I'm going to try and have a slow sweep down the sides here, so you're going to see just how good the paintwork is. You're going to see a complete lack of parking dents and scratches. You come through the back here, look how good this rear bumper is. That's something you don't see on even the Ultimas down there. That's parking sensors. If you think of the era, 1998, didn't have too many cars with parking sensors. As I say, even this is an extra for this model. Quality tyres, always like to see that. It's a good sign of a good owner. Hoping the walk around I've done so far is showing you just how good the bodywork is. Now, I mentioned uniques. What I think is unique is that this car, here we are I'm taking this video in 2018, all these years later, 1998 car. It's always been serviced by Ford. It comes with a service book, it's fully stamped. In fact, it wasn't that long ago since the last service was done. The car is displaying somewhere in the region of 96,500 miles, and it was actually fully serviced at Ford at 95,000 miles. And when I say been done at Ford, it's always been done at the same local dealership, Gowring's Basingstoke. And I've got to say, there's not many 30-year-old cars we have in that continue to be serviced by the main dealer. And something else which is quite new, the car was supplied new in 1998, which is the last year for these cars. In fact, it makes it a facelift version of the Scorpio. It was owned by the first owner between 98 and 2002. And then the first of the father and son combination bought the car in 2002, had it for 2 years, and then it moved over to the second owner for 14 years. So actually, even though the logbook shows a total of 3 owners, it's really stayed with just one family for the majority of its life, and then the gentleman who had the car new in 1998. An interesting number on the front there, R75. Usually there's R and then 3 numbers, so I think that makes it look quite smart. But what really makes it smart is, let's have a little look on the inside. Remarkable specification, and this was the absolute top of the range that Ford Motor Company were offering. And if you can see how scrumptious those little armchair seats are, they're in excellent condition. And if you can see that level of trim, we have air conditioning, we've got electric windows and mirrors. We've got like an overdrive, and then a sports and economy mode, and a winter driving mode. It's climate control, air conditioning. The usual sort of Ford bit of wood that they had in the gears across the doors as well. I'm going to show you the scrumptiousness of the rear seats as well. Excellent carpets with overmats. And if you can see that there, that is one comfortable car. I'm going to hop in and tell you a little bit about what you get in an Ultima. So, I've made a few crib notes about the car. I've always appreciated these. Personally, I always like the look of them purely because they were a big luxury Ford car. Probably the last big luxury Ford car before they started offering all the extras in the Mondeo. But it was the first car Ford ever designed entirely using a computer system. So they wanted to make this very cutting edge. They certainly did. Something interesting with this particular car is certainly the specification and the ability to have the Ultima with things like the CD auto changer, climate control, leather seats, cruise control, automatically dimming window, electric seats, as well as a variety of other enhancements. Probably the big thing about these, and I read something very interesting about the engine. Now this has the epic 24 valve Cosworth 2.9 engine, so this car does not hang around. It motors well, it drives without fault. The car's been for our workshop and it's actually been prepared to a very high standard. There will be no disappointments driving this car. It's absolutely lovely. Now I suggest an early viewing because there really aren't many Scorpios available in the Ultima trim Cosworth 24 valves. There just aren't many left, and to find one in this condition is a real find. Excellent history, it goes well, beautiful combination of the silver with the dark interior, an absolute credit to the owner. Well folks, please give me a call on the usual numbers or give me a message through our website. Come and arrange to have a look at this Ford. You're going to be very happy you did, and surely, if not a collector car, a modern classic that you can drive every day. Thanks folks.